Okay, this is part 2 of trying to sort out this Clockwork mainspring in this diesel engine starter for model diesel engines. If you look at part 1, I got to this stage, but I found it hard to. There are holes in this ends of these springs, one on the inside and one on the outside, so to speak. But the hole is near the end round here, and the peg I have for this to go on is round here. But I found it very hard to turn the spring or move the spring about once it got in here. So I made this sort of knob, which is based on, it's actually based on like the shaft thing. See, it has a peg like that, but instead of the sort of fins here which act as a ratchet inside, it's got this sort of knob here. Now I have a little bit, I'm just turning this and I'm hoping that it's going to latch in. There, I think it's latched in the peg now. Now I have to be very careful. See, I think it's come off, it's obviously come off. I'm trying to keep, because I'm hoping that if I turn it enough, it will, because it's almost, in a way it's tightening the spring inwards, and that's going to loosen off some pressure around here. And then I'm also turning it in the way I want it to, well, turning the knob in the way I want the spring to turn. But these are very powerful springs. And keep my hands reasonably over it in case it does fly out. I do have like the bolt on here and a couple of washers on here. That's just turned there. That is very close, but I think it's gone past actually. I don't know if you can see that at all. Right, actually that might be almost on the peg thing here. There's a little plastic peg, as I say, on the outside, pretty much the same as this peg here. That I want the outside to grip to that, and then the inside I can sort out sort of later. So I'm not sure. I think that might be almost in line. It just probably wants to go down a bit. It's up a bit. As I mentioned in the other video, when this went in, it seemed to come up higher at the outside edge than the inside edge. I'm not sure why. It did sort of spring out quite quick. You have to be very careful with springs. They can try an awful lot of energy and can be sharp edges. So I'm just going to try, let me get a bigger bit on this actually, on this screwdriver. I'm going to try and push down on the edge here. I'm not sure how well this will come out because I'm got an awful lot of shadows. Looking in the camera, I can only see shadows around here. That's gone down a bit there. So yeah, now, whereas before I couldn't really seem to push the outside edge. I raised up down. Now I think I can, at least partly. Going around like that. I think it's gone too far. Well, what I've decided to do is almost try and turn it like 360 degrees. I've already turned it a bit. Trouble is this, I think it tends to jump, so it's not like smooth turning. Well, that is, a spring tends to jump. I'm trying to keep my hands over the edge here, because the last thing I want is it. Now it's moved there. So right. very careful that this doesn't jump out. Let's have a look at that. Oh, that's gone on. Yes, I think that's almost definitely gone on. Yep. That was more luck than a bit of luck there. So let me try and turn it this way. You might see that that end coil there is just over that tab, that, well, I might call it a peg actually. And one worry here is that over time this sharp edge of this is going to dig into the plastic and it might cause problems. Right, now what I have to do is just make sure. Yep. So that's the way it will turn, and then you release the ratchet and it'll get the power off. So now I have to take this off when I get out. I don't want it much like that, so I'm going to hold that as I undo the bolt here. Hold the knob. This is a 4mm bolt. And there's a couple of plastic washers, 2 washers, smooth sides facing each other. Okay, get this out of here, just unscrew it slightly, wiggle it about, yep, and it's come out. So now it's getting this into here and hooking like this pin onto that sort of, well, the hole that's in there. So you might see the hole. There's a wedge shaped hole. One of my earlier prints I actually printed out these wedge shaped the wrong way around, and I've had to print out all the parts again. If you are doing this, don't hold it by these sort of like plastic fins. These are meant to sort of spring in and out a bit, but they could snap. So I'm going to undo this. I'll probably have to get some long nose pliers on that, and then I'll come back. So I'm just taking out that bolt there basically. Well, I've took the bolt out of this one and connected that out of there. So this is the one that wants to go into there. I'll just show you that again. Might have a little bit more light on this actually now. You might see that that spring is going under that like peg thing there. So now it's getting this spring, which also has that hole in, as I mentioned, onto this peg, but also having this in. So yeah, this needs to go on here. That's what that cutout's for actually, is for that peg to make it slide in here. So it's over this way. I have put grease on well, most of the surfaces, so to speak, and a bit of oil on here as well, because I want that to slide quite well, that pawl. Now a lot of it is, I can push that down a bit, and then I might have to turn it backwards to like open out the corners a bit. Has to get through that hole, but then I can't really see whether it's going to hook on or not. So first of all, I'm going to bolt this bolt on again with the washers. I'll come back when I've done that. These in from the top actually, just to sort of keep it in line a bit. Now, keep turning this. Now that feels like it's gripping there. Oops, it's going to be a bit hard to tell. Put a couple of these, slide a couple of these in, a couple more in. will sort of ratchet like this. I think that seems up to be on there pretty tight. Trying to get hold against that ratchet there. I think that must have latched on there. So now I'm going to have to take this back off. Be careful here. And release that ratchet a bit. Bring it down every so often so that doesn't go flying. There's an awful lot of energy in these springs. Oops. So once there's a little spring in there, make sure you got this on before you try to lift this up. And this might have to go on a certain way to like latch onto these two arms. You've got to put some lithium grease, be high temperature grease. Now one problem with this is if it does sort of stop on the thing. So this is the grease I'm sort of using. I believe it's lithium, PTFE, whatever it is. So it's hard to get all of this tin out, generally speaking. I put a dent in it, it makes it a little bit easier. Really you want gloves on when you're using stuff like this. I'm going to spread a bit, quite a dollop of this round, and certainly on the shaft. I will be putting some oil on here as well, particularly on the washers. There's quite a layer of lithium grease already on this plate, I think. I'll put some on these teeth here, and then I'll come back. Yep, so there's a good layer of this lithium grease stuff spread about there. I mean, it will spread about a bit. Now, this is going to be a little bit awkward because I have to get this small spring on here. Sort of closing that on top. I mean, there is a groove and in there for the back end of the spring. Likewise on this pawl here, there's like a bit of an indent, shall we say, for the spring to go in. Just a small spring to so make sure that gets pushed in. Right. I think it's this first. And that just rests in there. So, okay. Put that on. Keep it reasonably all together. Just about feel where they need to go in. So those are 4mm in my case to give it a bit of like flexibility. But the 2.5 to drill to in the face plate. And again the bolts are sort of forced in. Well, some other bolts are forced in initially. And then to make the threads, and then these are sort of put in. How's that going in? Yeah. I'm just doing it very light. Not putting any sort of tension on these balls. I mean, don't over tighten them because they are just going into the filament. PLA in this case. I mean, they seem pretty strong actually, but I'm going to go a bit like a cylinder head on a car. snug them up a bit so that till I can feel some tension, but not too much. Right, so that should be on there. See if this is working. So yeah, that pawl now is working on that spring, or seems to be. Yeah, because that pawl can go very far back out the way and then forward to grip like the teeth on it here. And remember that this, don't force this on, sort of feel the way around so that these sort of arms act as another ratchet. Sort of feel the way in, so this pawl might have to be pulled over. And that seems like it's gone on almost easy. Right, I'll just screw this, well, I'll change over. I think I've got the right. No, I haven't. I'll screw that on and then come back. Okay, just got that bolt in, going to put a few drops of oil on there, hoping in a way it will go through the in between. There's 2 washers on there, 2 washers on the back. Put this towel down. Just an old towel that I use for mucky jobs. Right. Let's give it a bit of a try, eh? I think everything's okay. So as I wind it up, yep, that's like locking on that big ratchet. Right, I'm just going to do that for now. I'm putting this off, I'll be honest with you. Did that turn? I think it did. Just put a little bit of oil down this edge here. There's a bit of grease on that. Might have to have the tension of these like balls just sort of correct in a way. There's a tendency for me to hold the faceplate and then turn the whole body, as you can see. That's one reason I had these like bumps put on. You grip it. Right, that's been. Oh, I'll try and show this in slow motion as well. Like that. Yeah. I don't know if that spring's come off there. It feels like it's. Yeah, I think the spring's come off inside. I think the speed of it turning has unhooked the spring. It's not. That is certainly not gripping. But you've seen it work there. That's just not. It's not gripping at all. So it's certainly not latching on that thing inside properly. Okay, I'll have a think about this, and then I'll have to go to stage 3 or something. So just show you around it a bit. You get the basic idea is that goes on the propeller, wind it up, release the catch, unwinds quickly, and on this ratchet here, this can continue on turning. basically, if need be. See if it's stuck on the propeller. The plate here is just to protect your fingers from the propeller basically. Keep your fingers behind this plate at all times.